Hey, it's Clarissa, and you're listening to Unconfused, the podcast that decodes the slang behind your most confusing texts and your most questionable dating decision. This is part two of our deep dive into modern romance, because honestly, after covering ghosting, zombieing, benching, and pocketing on our last episode, we still had way too many red flags left on the field. So today, we're getting into the next level mess. I'm joined as always by our crew, who are expertly analyzing the chaos from a safe distance, Lisa and Leilia, and Hanya's going to try to join us a little bit later. They're all armed with sarcasm, screenshots, and zero tolerance for red flags. And we have a very special guest in the house, Jaclyn Betham, our dating expert and official soft launch analyst. Okay, let's get unconfused. So who wants to start with the first term?
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my term, well, it's multiple terms, is evil twin rizz. Any idea what that means? We've already had rizz as a word, but what do you think evil twin rizz means in the dating context?
Oh, I probably should have remembered what rizz is.
Remember? Rizz is charisma.
Charisma.
Remember? Charisma.
So I'm going to guess that you just have a dual personality when you're dating. Sometimes you're charismatic and other times you could be evil.
I think it's more like someone who's competitive, who's trying to steal your rizz, your evil twin rizz. So they're trying to steal kind of like your energy or whatever.
What about you, Jaclyn? What do you think?
I'm supposed to be the expert, and I'm like, oh my God, what's an evil twin? I was like, thank God they went over Riz. I don't remember what that was either. I'm like, oh, charisma, got it, great. An evil twin Riz, I feel like that would be like, it's almost like, it sounds like a Gemini. Like, is this person born in June and they're a Gemini and they have two personalities? And they're the twins. Sounds like it to me.
Okay.
Well,
or Jaclyn, is it what you did tonight? But we're not going to get into that. But is it what you did tonight?
Lisa, give us the lowdown.
Okay, I'll give it to you in a sentence. Okay, so he's sweet over text, savage in person, and flirty on stories. That's evil twin rizz.
Okay. So sweet over text, evil in person, and then flirty over stories.
Right. Savage in person.
So savage.
I think that Jaclyn and Leilia got it the closest. So what it is that when someone's flirting style flips between charming and chaotic, depending on the day, the mood, or the group chat energy. So it is kind of like a Gemini. One personality, two completely different rizzness.
Rizzness, I like that.
Rizzness. Yeah.
A mental health problem, definitely.
Yeah. So you were pretty, I think Jaclyn and Leilia were pretty close.
It honestly sounds like my ex-husband.
Give us the lowdown. Tell us, Jackie. Tell us, Jackie.
Yeah, it's just like up and down, and where it's like it's almost like they can be like hidden and over text and over stories. It's like so easy for them to hide, but then if they're not emotionally available, then when they come to you in person, it's like their true self comes out, and then you're like, wait, this isn't the same person. I'm so confused. Like, also, why are you being savage right now? Like, we're having a cup of coffee. I don't understand what's going on. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of this age and this demographic of like the dating scene, whether it's 25 to 50, acts this way.
Oh,
and I don't know if it's not great. It's horrible. And I think people have just gotten so like almost like disassociated, and they feel so much more comfortable over being virtual or texting or watching stories and then feeling that connection. But then like once they come in person, like they really aren't emotionally available. Yeah.
So it's not being real. So they're texting. It's fake. It's kind of like a a cartoon that they're just following or going by.
I don't even know if it's fake. I think they're like honestly interested, but then once they come in person, it's like they're a completely different person, or they feel uncomfortable, or then like now it's real. And so they kind of either disassociate or freak out, or they don't feel comfortable, or they actually don't like you and they were just using you because they were bored.
Wow.
That's a poo head.
So it really is
It's
an
a
evil
poo
twin.
head. Yeah.
Not good.
Not good.
Great.
Not
Yeah.
good. All right. Well, Lilia, you want to go to your word next?
Absolutely. So the word is, it's two words. It's textual chemistry. And his witty banter translated, this is my sentence, his witty banter translated seamlessly into their messaging, showcasing strong textual chemistry. But their first date was a bit awkward.
Well, I
Textual.
think it just means having chemistry on text.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or are they using ChatGPT to actually text you, and Chat's the one that's actually flirting with you, and they have no personality?
Oh my gosh.
Do you really think people do that?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because then once you get in real life, you can't fake humor. If you are not funny and you don't have a quick comeback, you're like, wait, where'd the wit go? You're not cute anymore.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And ChatGPT is hilarious.
That is so funny. So do you feel like you've had some conversations with people and it was chat?
100%. Sometimes
Really?
I've even like screenshotted the text and sent it to Chat and was like, was this actually you? Do you think that this sounds like you?
What did it say?
It literally was like, possibly.
Oh my gosh, that's such a diplomatic response.
So diplomatic. It's such a Chat response.
Oh
Did it go like this? I think. Wow. Okay.
Wild.
Were we is it like what it says? Textual chemistry? Is that what it is, Lilia?
Textual chemistry.
Yeah, what is it?
So it's a noun for when your text connection is off the charts, but off the charts hot, but in person, your chemistry barely registers. So it's exactly what you said. They all use Chat GPT. It's like,
yeah, I was in love with Chat over text, and then I got the frog in person.
Oh, good God. That's too funny. That's too funny.
That's so good. Okay. My term is slow fading. What do you guys think slow fading is?
oh, trying to, does somebody do that tonight? No. So slow fading is, I think, just letting the person down easy, which is kind of nice. Instead of just saying, I'm done, I'm over it, and being brutal. So
see, I think slow fading is actually worse, because then you're kind of leading the person on, and then they think that they still have a chance, and there's like little breadcrumbs that they're leaving you, and you're like
saying, I think it's rude. I think you should just
and you're like, okay, I'm still trying to find grandmother's house. I'm following the breadcrumbs and I'm like still lost. So give me more than breadcrumbs. Can you just take my hand and lead me?
That's exactly what I was going to say, Jaclyn. It sounds exactly like breadcrumbing. It just sounds like you don't have the guts to actually say it. So you're just going to kind of, lead somebody astray or on, and it's not being clear.
Or they're keeping you on the back burner, and then just when they're bored, they're like, hey, what are you doing?
Exactly. That's right, too. Yep.
You guys basically got it. It's the polite cousin of ghosting, when somebody just gradually texts less or no longer replies and then eventually disappears. So they went from, good morning to yo every 4 days. So it's kind of like
nice.
They went from the loaf of bread to a slice of bread to a few crumbs.
Exactly.
Wow. The thing that confuses with me though, I've literally had people do this for years, literally years. Like, will still text me like once a week, watches every story, still likes like maybe like every like 2 or 3 stories, still texts, randomly will like call, but then it's like becomes less and less. But it's literally been like 3 years and they still do that. And I never see them. But they
3
still
years?
3 years.
That's called let's block.
Yeah, time to block.
Block.
Oh
I mean,
my
that's kind
gosh.
of like isn't that kind of like what we covered last time? Lisa, your word when we did orbiting. Isn't that
Yes.
like orbiting
Kind of, I think. That sounds a little bit like orbiting, but it sounds a little bit more distant even than orbiting.
or benching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benching.
Orbiting, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, since Hang It didn't get to join us, I'm gonna bring on her word. Her word is hatfishing.
HAT?
HAT fishing.
Hatfishing.
Hatfishing.
I
Wow.
literally can't even, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, we
Think
gotta.
about it.
Let's put our hatfishing hat on.
Can you put that in a sentence for me, Clarissa?
Once I give you the sentence, you guys are gonna know.
Oh, dang.
He
Okay,
was
let's think first. Hatfishing. Maybe you're throwing your hat into a ring of people and just seeing who will date you.
Oh, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Because fishing,
Putting yourself on Hinge or something like that, and just putting yourself out there.
Is hatfishing, or is it like it's not about your appearance, but like maybe like your finances or like emotional intelligence or your intelligence, like you're still like trying to trick them, but it's not about like physical.
yeah, okay. That's interesting. Lisa, what do you say?
Oh, she's looking it up.
I'm not cheating as much as I want to. I think it's okay. So maybe it's like trying on different hats or different versions of yourself
Oh,
when you're out there trying to date and fishing. You're fishing around and you're trying to figure out who to present yourself as. That is just that's a wild guess, but that's what I was thinking is the hats, wearing different hats.
Like maybe you're changing your persona you are to fit the date.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yes.
that's a good one. Those are good. Okay, I'm gonna read the sentence and then you guys get your next round.
Okay.
He was hot in every picture, and then he took off the hat. I got catfished.
Oh God, that's like with the bald dudes. The bald dudes always wear hats on the dating apps. Oh my God, that's so funny.
So
I got
true,
hatfished.
too.
I got hatfished by somebody. I literally did get hatfished by somebody. It happened.
It's on all of them though. And then I always look for like the picture and then I'm like, oh no, they have like one at the very end on like the dating sites. Or sometimes they never have it. And then they wear the hat on the date and I'll be like, take your hat off.
Oh my God. That's so fantastic. That's so fantastic.
I think a bald head can look handsome.
Oh, of course it can.
If you
Of course.
dress
Yeah.
well. But you should be honest about it. Like just
Correct.
bow your head and tip your hat on the dating app.
I think it's fine. I know men who shave their head and they have a full head of hair and they look great with a bald head.
Right. Right. But you got to be honest.
You have to be honest. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know. Yeah.
That's happy.
You're the one who's on the dating app, so you see what they do. Right?
And honestly, if someone was bald, I'm like into it. I'm like, let me rub your shiny head. It's cute.
I like that.
Do you, what about guys who look, they look great in their photo and then you meet them in person and you're like, that's not you.
Oh yeah. Or they'll do like really close-ups and you like they have like a really thin face, but then like their like face doesn't match their body, which is like fine, but it's like I feel like it's almost like they really are trying to put like what they think is their best place forward, which is fine, but it's like you should show and demonstrate who you are in your entirety.
Yeah. Definitely you should be real and transparent.
And I've had guys before, I didn't even realize that about the like close up photos because I had photos from like the top of my head to just my chest because I always would get like really nasty comments about my body. like they were like being like over, like kind of sexualizing me. And so I wouldn't want to like put like a picture in a bathing suit or like even in fitness gear. And so I tried to just do from like top of head to chest. And one guy was like, well, I got catfished once and I showed up and she was like a larger woman and I felt like I was catfished. I'm like, well, that's not catfishing in my brain. I'm like also like, and he was like, I would never date her again. And I was like, oh, well, that's messed up. But I was like, okay, like
It
I
sounds
got
like
really
he was trying to catfish, though. Sounds like
a
he was
little bit.
Like
catfishing.
a narcissist.
Right. Well, and that's how it kind of felt like I got really turned off by his response.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, like if they were a great person and you had a good connection still, like, but he just was like, well, she was larger. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm out.
And was he perfect?
Exactly.
I don't even remember what he looks like. Isn't that crazy? Because I was so disgusted with what he said to me
Good.
and how he was describing this woman that I was like, I'm done.
Why would
Like,
he even tell you that?
Wow.
right. Right. And that's why he was like, I almost didn't, because he said, I almost didn't take you out because I wasn't sure if like you actually like were thin. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Can you explain? And he was like, yeah, because your photos are just from chest up. You can't see your body. You're hiding your body. And I was like, yeah, because I would get like thick thighs, save lives texts every day, or like some like gross like commentary about my body. So I was like, I just wanted to avoid that.
Dang, are you kidding? That's what they say on dating
On
apps?
like the first text, they'd be like, look at those thighs, or like, ooh, Pilates girls, I've heard of like what they can do. And I'm like, excuse me?
Dang.
I like, what happened to hi, how are you?
Hey, but that's a gross pig mixed with a donkey.
Literally.
Exactly.
That is disgusting. And they thought they would go out with you after that? It's like, I don't think so.
That's
Well, that's the
horrible.
thing. I'm like, obviously it works sometimes because otherwise, unless they're just dense, but
I'm sorry, Jackie.
I know.
You know what? Just next time, if they're giving you harassment, just send them the link to our podcast. And let them learn.
I know. I mean, I usually just unmatch immediately.
Yeah,
It's just disgusting.
No tolerance at all.
no tolerance.
Yay.
All right, well, that's it for this round of dating chaos. If your DMs feel like a haunted house and your love life reads like a rejected reality show pitch, we still see you. Thanks for joining us for this episode. Texted like a 10, showed up like a hatfish. Big thanks to Jaclyn Betham for giving us the real-time tea from the front lines of modern dating. And to the rest of us, we'll keep studying the mess from a safety of the sidelines. Make sure you follow Unconfused on Spotify or Apple Podcast. And next time, remember, hatfishing is real and the evil twin rizz is not a green flag. Thanks, everyone.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, stay on.